Hey guys, Master J 2001 here today on hashtag Halos the Link, and today I am joined with...
Daniel M47.
So guys, for the last episode I thought, you know what, I'll get somebody else to come join me, do a speculation, and I am yet indecisive on whether or not this is going to be a podcast or there's still going to be a video in the background. Just depends how long this is going to be. So yeah, good to see you, Daniel. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good right now. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Get to make a video, so it's all good. So let's get things started today with Chief's mentality in Halo 5. So to just quickly explain what this episode's going to be like, it's kind of going to be like all my other episodes chucked into this one, and it's going to be like a big theory before Halo 5 comes out, and this will be on the Monday before Halo 5, so hopefully some of my theories can be correct. So Chief's mentality in Halo 5. Daniel, what do you think Chief's going to be like in Halo 5?
Well, I've actually read the book, so I'm kind of thinking that it's going to go back in that route, but I've never actually seen it in games before, obviously, because I'm just kind of hoping that they do that with this.
Yep.
And just to clarify, have you actually seen the 4 or 5 missions that they showed, or no?
Yes, I have. And guys, if you haven't seen those,
I know you're talking
if
about
you haven't
that.
seen those missions, I'd recommend to go check them out on Greenskull's channel. And if you don't want to spoil it, then just wait. And yeah.
Even though it's very hard to do.
And so yeah, I like your idea of the fact that they might pull it out from what he was like in the books and whatever. But Chief's mentality in Halo 5, I think when he's around Locke, he's going to be quite aggressive, as I've explained in some of my previous videos. But other than that, I think he's going to be pretty broken mentally. The loss of Cortana or whatever, sure. And kind of depressed throughout the whole campaign. So.
Yeah, if you saw, like, especially the first Blue Team, the mission that was named Blue Team, because after he had that, whatever we're calling it, hallucination, yeah, he didn't really want to talk about it much, but it did still seem like he was kind of focused on what he was doing at the same time, so I'm kind of wondering how they're going to go, like what they're going to do with that.
Yeah, and then at the end of the mission, he reported into Infinity saying that he had to go find Cortana, and they already said that they'd sent another operative team to go get her, and then he's kind of like, nah, stuff you, Infinity, I'm going to go find her anyway, and he's kind of like starting to rebel against orders now.
Yeah, speaking of which, who is that fire team, do you think? Because it doesn't sound like Fire Team Osiris to me.
Well, I think it is Fire Team Osiris because the third mission is on Meridian, and that's where Cortana is. So I think that they sent Fire Team Osiris. How they got the information, Infinity, about Cortana in the first place is beyond me, but...
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
So let's move on. While we're on the topic of Cortana, she said that she was not a megalomaniac. Now, she obviously is, because back in Halo 1, if you remember putting her into the console in the control room on the first Halo ring, she went nuts because of all the information that just flowed into her. Now, she has control of the domain in Halo 5. Now, to just give you guys a quick overview of what the domain is in Halo, it is kind of like a library with all the information of everything that's been composed. So if the rings were ever to be activated and wipe everything out, there would be a copy of everything to be able to start life again. And so Dr. Tilson will be in the domain, everything that's been composed will be in the domain. So yeah, and Cortana has control over the domain.
Okay, question, because we were talking about the domain.
Yep.
Do you think that would consist of the Didact?
The Didact was never
because
composed.
He was... Well, no, the second time they said that he was composed.
Yeah, so he'd be in the domain, so that means Cortana has the power to unleash pretty much anything that's been composed on us. So that's...
Yeah, that doesn't sound
good. And so if she went mental in Halo 1 with the little bit of information that the Halo ring stored, imagine that times by like 1,000 or something. So at the moment she has control over the domain, and I'm pretty sure she'd have control over all Forerunner technology as well. So control over the Guardians?
Yeah, so see, that's where I think, because that's what Halsey made it sound like, was that
Yeah.
she was unleashing them, and then everyone else seems to think that it's Chief's doing now that he's kind of on the whole Cortana rampant bandwagon, or whatever you want to call that.
Yeah. An interesting thing about the Guardians, as I was scrolling through the list of achievements in Halo 5, it said destroy 2 Guardian cores simultaneously. So obviously at one point we will be on a Guardian, which is going to be awesome. And the sheer size of these things, I'm pretty sure it's like 4,000 feet or something. So yeah, they're massive.
I wonder if it's something like the two Scarab fight that was on the end of Halo 3.
Oh yeah, yeah, like 2 Guardians in one area. Jeez, that's enormous.
Yeah, because they wanted the battles to be a lot bigger.
Yep.
I mean, that one was pretty big for
Yeah.
360.
Man, I wish they'd bring Scarabs back. Guys, tell me in the comment section below, what do you really want to see in Halo 5? Like, what do you want to see return? Scarabs, big battles, open battlefields, just anything like that. Just let me know down in the comment section below. So, do you have any more ideas on Cortana being a megalomaniac, or?
No, that pretty much sounds like her. I mean, he pretty much hit it spot on with the has an obsession for power thing.
Yeah, alright, so if you guys can remember back in Halo 3, Chief had these really annoying hallucinations of Cortana, and it slows you down and all this crap. And I have a feeling that's going to return in Halo 5, but just listen to me for a second. I don't think it's going to be as annoying in Halo 5. I think it's more going to be
that
like
was
in cutscenes.
extremely annoying.
Yep. Especially on
I mean,
Grave
there's
Mine.
got to be no one that didn't absolutely hate those cutscene, whatever you want to call them.
Especially on the mission Grave Mine, when you got the Grave Mine and
Oh
Cortana
dear
talking.
God, that lasted for like 10 minutes.
And so I think Chief will have more hallucinations, as we saw in the mission of Blue Team after he gets like, I don't know, he falls down like some sort of pit or something and then hits his head really badly, and then he has like this hallucination of seeing Cortana and whatever. So I think there might be more of those throughout the story, but not like they were in Halo 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping no. I don't really know what to say about that.
Alright, that kind of sums that up nicely. Okay, so Dual Dharma in Halo 5. So to quickly recap Dual Dharma, in case you guys didn't already know, he was in Halo 4, and he was kind of like the Supreme Covenant Terrorist leader in Halo 4. Man, that's a mouthful. Supreme Covenant Terrorist leader.
Okay, so because we've all seen this and we've already clarified that there are going to be spoilers, in the first mission, you were correct in your other, the video, especially on Julian Dama, he does die. I'm thinking,
He does
I don't
die
think he's coming back.
in the first mission.
Yeah, I'm not thinking he's going to come back from that. That was a pretty solid kill there.
Yeah, Locke brutally assassinated him.
There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, no. I love it though, like, they made 10, like, oh, what was it, like the whole of Spartan Ops was pretty much based around killing Jul Dharma and trying to capture him at least. And then the first mission of Halo 5 is just like, oh, you know what, it's just easy if I just go up and stab him.
Yeah, that's about like the Didac. He dies in a comic book.
Yeah, Chief just stabs him in the eye.
Yeah, if nobody had posted videos on that, I wouldn't have even known he was dead.
No,
To
neither.
be honest with you.
I would have just thought that he died in Halo 4.
Yeah. I mean, they
And-
probably could have gotten away with it.
Yeah. And so, with Jul Dharma's death, who's running the assault against the Arbiter? Because Jul Dharma and the Arbiter have had some, like, a pretty brutal past. So, who's going to be taking over the assault against the Arbiter? What do you think, Daniel?
Okay, so because we were talking about the comics,
Yeah.
after I was notified, I guess, that he died, the Didac died in one of them, I actually started reading some of them, like, every now and then.
Yep.
And there was actually a second in command after his brother died in Spartan Ops.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if that's, I don't even know his name, but I'm not sure if that's going to be who's in command or if that's just going to be the last of basically what you see.
Yeah, okay. Hold up, I'll
their
just
faction.
search it up now. Jewel and Dama's bro.
Oh no, his bro died.
Ah, his brother died.
But there was another second in command in the comics itself.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, if he's not taking over control, I think some sort of like random grunt, maybe the thirsty grunt, will take over.
THEgruntSLAYER will take over.
He's not going to be happy next time he talks to us.
That was a clear reference to you.
Yeah. Okay. So
things behind the scenes, guy.
Like that grunt interview that was like posted a while back on the Xbox channel or whatever. The grunt that survived like every battle.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was actually pretty funny.
He'll be in command now. All right, so next subject, Fireteam Osiris's objectives. Now, we can tell from the first mission that their objective is to capture Dr. Halsey, but the interesting thing is, when do they actually start to hunt down the Master Chief? At what point do Infinity give them those orders?
It seemed like right after the second mission, which was Blue Team.
Yep.
Because that's what it seemed like from cutscenes to me.
Yeah. I wonder.
They might have had to cut out certain cutscenes because it was an odd way to end that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder how long this chase will go though. Like, will it continue into Halo 6 or whatever they want to call that?
Okay, so this goes back to what I told you whenever we first heard the music.
Yep.
I'm thinking that one or multiple people are going to end up dying in Halo 5. That's just what the music sounds like to me, and coming from a music family, like my family's background is almost completely circled around that. Both of my parents went to music colleges and stuff like that, but it really does sound like somebody's gonna die because it's really dark. So I'm kind of wondering if it's Halo 6 is going to be like Halo 3 in the sense that the Arbiter and Chief were together, and in this case being Locke and Chief, which is, I think, would be pretty cool because that's pretty much what people wanted to happen when Halo 2 came out.
Yep. So, talking about people dying in Halo 5, who do you think is going to die?
Oh, dear God. I knew this topic was going to pop up. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Halsey's going to die.
Halsey?
Yeah, because she's kind of like the only way that Cortana could possibly come back.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure people are like clinging on to the last bit of hope because I'm one of those people. And they're like, oh, Halsey's alive. They can just clone her brain and somebody's going to kill her. I've just got a feeling somebody's going to kill her. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, Fireteam Osiris are going to come back from a mission on a Pelican, land in the docking bay, and they're going to hit Halsey.
Yeah, and I mean, it even said it in the trailer. They're going to tell you to kill both of us. So she's like, well, I know I'm going to die. I'm just going to let everyone else know.
Yeah, well, to be honest, if I think anybody's going to die, and as much as I'd hate this to happen, please, I want everybody to know I'd hate for this to happen, but I think, for whatever reason, 343 would kill Buck. Just because they would.
No, not Nathan Fillion.
No, I know, but it just seems like something they'd do. We all loved Cortana in Halo 4, like in the past couple of games, it's kind of like, oh, it's Cortana, she's like a hologram or whatever, who cares?
Brutal truth.
And then in Halo 4, like 343 kind of made an attachment between the gamers and Cortana, so like everybody loves Buck. He's got a smart-ass attitude, and like so far my favorite line from him is when Locke saves him and says, "That's twice now." Oh, what? We're keeping count now?
Yeah. I was about to say, if that's actually when he dies, I'm just gonna throw my Xbox out the window.
Your limited edition Xbox.
Yeah. I just paid $500 for this. Look what you made me do, 343.
Yeah, chuck it out the window. No, but I think Buck would die, and I hope Kelly dies. I don't like Kelly.
No, why? What is up with you?
I don't know. I can't put up with Kelly.
It's not her armor, right? I mean, I know it looks like crap, but still.
No, and I'm not trying to be offensive in any way, but I can't put up with her accent.
Oh.
I just can't take her
Does
seriously.
it sound fake or what?
What?
Does it sound fake or what's the matter with it in your opinion?
It kind of sounds fake and over the top.
Oh.
Like, she doesn't
Yes.
really sound
Oh,
English or
let's talk
British or
about this.
whatever it is. It doesn't sound. It doesn't sound normal.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that.
And I just.
As much as I hate to admit it, it does kind of sound like you're right because I have no idea who's gonna die. To be honest with you, other than Halsey, I'm pretty much in the dark.
Yeah. And even if Kelly doesn't die, I'm gonna, like, maul her to death in the campaign, like, numerous amounts of times. So, yeah. And so, I guess that kind of concludes. So, when Fireteam Osiris are going to start hunting Chief, probably like what you said in the third mission, they'll probably start hunting him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, I think that's about it for hashtag Halos Link. There was no community comments because I made no notifications about this. Also,
I can comment right now if you want me to. I mean, I can just grab it. It's sitting right here.
I think I'm good for that. But near to the, like, from the beginning of
Is
hashtag
Daniel
Halos
Info
Link,
still
community
in
comments
this?
just didn't work. For whatever reason, it just didn't work.
Dude, community feedback is very difficult and very temperamental at that.
Yeah. So yeah, that I guess that about sums up my little series of hashtag Halos the Link. So yeah.
If you haven't already watched the other ones, you should really go check them out. I know he's worked really hard on it, and they actually turned out really good too.
Yeah. And guys, just to give you like the full idea over what hashtag Halos the Link was supposed to be, all of the videos led up to this point, and this point just kind of was really depressing now that I have reached this point in time. The video was like, I don't know. Well, what would you say that the video was like?
I mean, do you want good comments or what do you want exactly?
I want the truth, whatever.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was like,
I think we'll leave it at that, and I think Daniel M47 and I will discuss it after the video.
Yeah, we'll talk about this not on.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here today and watching this catastrophe of a video. Whatever this is, I think it might be a podcast because it's been going for 20 odd minutes now. I don't know. I might put gameplay. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go check out Daniel M47's channel. Awesome content. Go check out his Centuries montage because I know how much you'd appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.